Hello then, welcome back to Scandinavia. So, I've been whining a bit about the Holy Orders, and I will apologize, I'm not going to stop. My apologies there. But we did at least take Sudrea, which means that we expanded our land a little bit. I'm not really sure when I really want to do this. This time I want to try to get Scotland by plotting against this guy, or we'll actually just declare Great Holy War on Denmark. It's actually very much a possibility. No idea why I can suddenly declare Great Holy War now, but I couldn't do it before, so that's kind of interesting. So yeah, we'll definitely go for Great Holy War for or Danish England, something like that. Should work out just fine. And I'm a little bit unsure what we'll do after that. But hopefully we can find people that doesn't have the potential of hiring, well, most Holy Order, so to speak. So first and foremost, let's just save up a little bit of money. And apparently I have no idea why I just decided to, well, capture this guy. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I can allow you to bribe out your wife first. But yeah, I think what I'll actually do here is get my fleets up and running. We'll use the fleets of my vassals and we'll do a little bit of raiding. Stealing things. You know, the family business. But yeah, I'm going to go for a little bit of a raid here. Get a little bit of cash, then we'll use what we get out of that for a, well, I guess a holy war against the Danes or Norse, old Norse Denmark. I guess that's the right way of saying it. So that's the plan. I'll just do a little bit of raiding in Scotland everywhere I can get to, really, and we'll see how it plays out. So I managed to kill the Count of Strathclyde here, and that kind of puts a damper to my plans, because this kid doesn't have the piety to summon a Holy Order, and Holy War is what happens then. So these guys are done with their raids, and I'm going to send these guys home, because, well, I can actually do a lot of raids in Britain now without actually needing a boat, as you can see. I got 50 gold from that. Most of the gold just went straight into my coffers, so kind of a waste, to be perfectly honest. But it works, and apparently here the allies could potentially be the biggest threat in this war. I'm just going to go ahead here and murder them horribly, all of them. As you can see here, there's a Holy Order here. I'm pretty sure that's a Holy Order. There's heavy cavalry in that, so yeah. Holy Order, of course, join us in, and with that I think I might as well just concede defeat, so to speak. That's the main problem with having a Holy Order so early in the game. I'm going to get just trashed. And the only thing I really think that I can do here is raise my Levi's and hope that they will actually be enough to withstand that thing. It's really doubtful. It's very doubtful. So we're going to just try and, I think, run away and hide. And once we actually get some armies from our mainlands here joined up, then perhaps we could make something work. But before that, I'm very doubtful that I'll be able to really do anything, which is kind of bad, no matter how you slice it. So, I'll try and join up the armies here, and we'll see if I can make something work. It is rather doubtful, but I can always hope. So, I've joined up most of my army over here right now. There's the Holy Army, so to speak, is about 7,700 men right now. And that is, of course, it's a very risky thing to go up against an army like this. And as you can see here, I have no idea if I'll actually be able to pull anything out of this, but as of now, at least the armies are equal. I have a slight advantage, it looks like. They have lost one of their flanks, so yeah. I am actually capable of beating this army, so I remember... Was it actually a Holy War? It's kind of a weird setup for a Holy War army, to be perfectly honest, so I guess it wasn't really, which makes this a little bit interesting. Because that means I can at least kick these guys' asses, which of course is interesting to note. And also by completely destroying one of these things, they'll use at least a little bit of time to recuperate, which is also great. And all in all then, I think I might be able to get, yeah, I'll definitely get the Duchy of Galloway here. And I'm actually very tempted to make it into a merchant duchy or merchant republic. What's it called? Doges. I have no idea if they're called anything special in Norse, but I'm going to make this into a merchant site, and the reason for that is very simple. I need boats and I don't really want to piss off all my nobles, so one or two merchant setups will be necessary. I think I'll make this one, and also here into, well, 2 merchant hubs, so to speak, and hopefully that'll be enough to make something, well, work to my advantage more or less. Other than that, I think we'll go for some more holy wars, but I'm very tempted to just go ahead and hire a mercenary group for in order to make sure that I can actually beat them. I think that could actually be very useful. And also now I have another, so I have 3,000 men. If I can hire a mercenary group, I can beat most of the enemies. The problem is, can I keep a mercenary group and pay it? That's the problem, I think. Well, that's probably what will be the problem. So what I think we'll do now is actually go for that holy war, the Great Holy War for England, to try and get myself some extra holdings to get the get myself up to the military organization levels and everything that I need in order to get a bigger retinue that I can then use to kick well, virtually everyone. That is the plan. If it will work out, that is another, well, that's an entirely different question, but at least I will have a opportunity to make this work somehow. That's at least what I'm thinking. So for now, given the county of, well, everything here, I'm going to create the duchy for him to get that merchant set up. And of course, it's kind of bad that I have to use gold on this, or that I use gold on it at all, but hopefully it'll pay off. Grand Mayor, so that works. Now I have Grand Mayor that I can then use, well, bully for ships. I'm a little bit unsure if I do want to do anything with Scotland right now, but I guess I can try. I might have to concede defeat, but it's perfectly fine. How are the Danes doing in terms of troops? Do we have many? About 5,500. So declaring war on them could be, well, it could prove to be a problem, but I think I'm going to gamble here. They have some issues. I think no, these are interwar or wars inside of a realm, civil wars more or less. Yeah. Do I want to try and make a Great Holy War for England? I think I do. I'm pretty sure I can win this. So let us go ahead here and declare Great Holy War for England. Great Holy War for England. The omens are clear. Filka Sylvius declared Great Holy War for King Knut of Denmark and followers of Odin in the Kingdom of England. All 3 Norse men are encouraged to aid in the conquest of their holy places. The Old Father will strike down their Odin. So basically, my Odin is going to be their Odin. I guess that is the basic gist of it. It's going to be interesting to see if that happens though. So for the time being, we're going to conquer the this place here. I'm going to send all my troops there, have them join up. We're going to siege these holdings first, I think. And of course, I'm also going to join up the armies that I have here with the retinue. That should work out just fine. So let's see if I can win this holy war. I'm probably sure the biggest battles, but I don't really expect there will be too many. We'll see how it goes. So the war itself is going very well. They don't really have any well-meant troops because of the simple fact that the king just died a little while ago. As a result of that, most of the people here hate him, and the biggest battle I've fought is against a 4,000 man unit. They don't really have any men in Denmark. They're actually getting, as you can see here, slaughtered there too. They are defending against a lot of people, so it could get very interesting to see how that actually, well, pans out. And also I'm going to, I think, keep on going after pagans. We'll probably try and take large amounts of Russia, to be perfectly honest. Because of the simple reason that if I do, I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to potentially just elect a Slavic ruler and then get the Russia achievement. I'm a little bit unsure how long I can actually do bloods for, because I haven't gotten the option now in quite a while. So I'll have to check how that actually works, if it's some preset requirements, if I've actually been waiting too long. And if I have, then holy smoke will have to be, well, some sort of side episode, because, well, can't really do it if I don't have a way to pull it off. So we'll have to see how that works out. But for now, I'll just continue sieging, continue causing trouble for the Danes here. And all in all, I think I have won the war, so it's not anything to really worry about. We'll see how long it actually takes. So, the Great Holy War here has resulted in a victory. We have everything we need. We can enforce demands. 500 prestige and 1,000 piety. Norse gains plus 10 more authority, and Old Norse loses 10% more authority, which I'm pretty sure will actually make most of the things here change, well, the religion to proper Norse. Successful Great Holy War for England. The Old Father has granted Philippius Sylvi victory in the Great Holy War for England against King Sigurd of Denmark. Philosophy has called for a month of celebration across the whole pagan world. Praise the All-Father. So yeah, with this we did now get quite a bit of extra land. I'm going to most likely just hand it over to the sons, all the sons I currently have. I think that is a reasonable plan. I'm not going to hand it over to the sons that I currently have, and the reason is simple. I want them to become Slavic and Russian in order to form Russia or Rus, and we'll see how that works out. Shouldn't actually be too much of a problem per se. I have no idea if you had to start as one, but I would assume not. So I'll just go ahead and hand out these tiles, and then we'll see who we'll fight next, because that's basically what we're going to do. Fight a lot. We'll see how it plays out. Everything has been handed over, mostly to family. 4 counties were handed over. No, 3 counties were handed over to someone else, but shouldn't actually be an issue. I am going to take a chance here, and apparently I have a Levi's race somewhere. No idea where they actually were raised though, which is kind of troublesome, to be perfectly honest. Let's see here, what do I want to do? Do I want to try to another conquest on this guy? I think I do, so we're going to start getting closer, and then we're going to declare conquest war. If he raises mercenaries, I can potentially kill them. Achievement unlocked, Crusader. Did I just get Crusader achievement from that? I think I did. Let's see here. Crusader, fulfill the goal of a crusade. Oh, I see. I thought it was the English Crusader that I got, or the one that you have to do from Stamfor Bridge. That's Crusader King. Wow. I kind of confused myself a little more than I probably should have, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, we're going for this guy, and I actually have one more unit that will be added to the retinue very soon, so that's good. And also just go for simple conquest of what I can here. I'll probably go for Holy War against Cornwall. I'll probably just take some chances and declare wars and see if things actually work here. This guy. Do I want to just assassinate him? I think I do. Small price to pay, he died. If I die now, well, I survived, so no problems. But if I die there, it could potentially have, well, torn my realm apart, which it probably will do anyways. But we'll see how it works out. At least now this has turned Slavic pagan, but I believe I need the Slavic culture group, so to speak. So Russian should be fairly alright in that group. I need to get a Russian heir, which is going to be a little bit troublesome, but it's going to be... I think it's going to be doable in the long run. We'll simply see if I can pull it off or not. But for now, I'll finish the war against Pefalad here, and we'll see if we'll probably go off someone else too. We'll see how it plays out. This has got to be one of the most interesting things I've ever seen. The Pope actually came up here to attack me. Or try and lift a siege. This is a papal army. A papal army. Just realize that. It's a papal army, and also a heir to a couple of kingdoms here has decided he wanted to bug in as well. So Christian world is a little bit too together-knit, if you ask me. They kind of help each other a little bit too much, to be perfectly frank. Apparently I've also done something else that can be described as good. Knud here is heir to Denmark. Unfortunately I can't vassalize a king, so I'll have to potentially elect him emperor. That could be the way to get the rest of Denmark, but he's Old Norse. I have no idea if I can actually vote for him. That is kind of the issue here. I would presume that I can, but no. I can't, he's too far away. And day 3. And I don't really want Budolf here to become heir, to be perfectly honest. But he is actually the best option, per se. And I find that to be very, very annoying. Is Scandinavia actually... No, it's Agnatic Cognatic, so I can... Can't I... Yeah, I can go for her. My sister. Or do I want to go for someone else? No, I think we'll actually try to get impressive here, so I'm going for her. And I'm going to vote for her in all 3 elections. And most likely people will change to what I want here. Which is great. I'm also very tempted to just hand over Finland to someone. Which I might actually do. We'll simply have to see how it plays out. But for now, I'll keep on finding people. We're going for Northumberland next. Going for Chester. And I think I'll just keep on doing this. We'll probably go for something in Ireland as well. And if I run into a holy army, so to speak, I might just have to surrender, but we'll see how it goes. So the war's been won, we got Chester, and there's also a revolt here, so we can potentially get 2 of the Jorvik counties, which is great. Mercia seems to actually have risen up in revolt here as well, so that is also kind of interesting. All war for Brandenburg, all war for Ulster, so that's kind of weird. I think we'll just go for conquest for this one here, shouldn't be too much of a problem. I can apparently also go for a conquest of the Hobart here, so we're going to, I think, have a lot of rebels to fight. But we'll do that next time. We also have Alba here. Have they renamed it to Alba? Yeah, they have. Kingdom of Alba thanks to a Welsh ruler, which is also a little bit interesting. And we'll simply have to see how it actually plays out. But for now, we are going to end it here. I think next time we're trying to... I'll check out if I can actually do the Blutes. If I can't, then we'll do Viking Raider, 1000 Dukas for raiding, I think. We'll probably keep on taking the British Isles, potentially try and complete that. Other than that, there's not really too much I'll do, I think. We might still keep on going for these guys to get from Russia as a Slav. It's kind of an interesting achievement. I have no idea what I actually required, so I think I should probably check that out. But we're definitely going for some holy wars in this area, I think. Holy war for Holmgarde, holy war for Belocero. There's going to be a lot of potential truce breaking as well, but there will be holy wars. And also tech level wise, I think I should actually try to get 4 here before going after pagans. So it's kind of bad that I opted for moving my capital, since one level there is already 3. I might actually try to move back, but I screwed up bad there. Should have considered that, but as per the usual agreement, I usually don't. So that is the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. Please have comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and we'll continue our warring next time. Bye.